Welcome to College Sports Check Football here on the CSC Football Channel. It's time now for the scores from Week 3 of the 2016 college football season. And now the scores, and here is the College Sports Check Football scoreboard. Week number 3 presented by Long Island Community Radio. Starting with Thursday with the Houston defeating Cincinnati 40-16, and then we had 3 games on Friday. Baylor and Rice. Baylor winning this one 38-10. Utah State defeating Arkansas State 34-20, and Arizona State defeating Texas San Antonio 32-28. Now for the scores from Saturday, and a lot of crazy games on Saturday. We'll start with Alabama defeating Ole Miss 48-43. Louisville defeating Florida State 63-20. And then Ohio State defeating Oklahoma 45-24. Michigan defeats Colorado 45-28. Clemson over South Carolina State 59-0. Stanford over USC 27-10. Washington defeats Portland State 41-3. Wisconsin over Georgia State 23-17. California over Texas 50-43, man. And I thought Texas was going to win that one yesterday. Michigan State over Notre Dame 36-28. North Dakota State over Iowa 23-21. Tennessee defeats Ohio 28-19. Georgia over Missouri 28-27. Texas A&M defeating Auburn 29-16. And then LSU defeating Mississippi State 23-20. Nebraska over Oregon 35-32. Some other scores from Saturday. We have Florida, which defeated North Texas 32-0. Arkansas over Texas State 42-3. Miami of Florida defeating Appalachian State 45-10. Middle Tennessee over Bowling Green 41-21. Rutgers over New Mexico 37-28. Penn State over Temple 34-27. ICU over Iowa State 41-20. Memphis over Kansas 43-7. Akron over Marshall 65-38, and Georgia Tech defeats Vanderbilt 38-7. Connecticut over Virginia 13-10. Washington State over Idaho 56-6. Tulsa defeating North Carolina A&T 58-21. Jacksonville State over Coastal Carolina 27-26. Kansas State over Florida Atlantic 63-7. Central Michigan over UNLV 44-21. And Toledo defeating Fresno State 52-17. Ball State over Eastern Kentucky 41-14. North Carolina over James Madison 56-28. San Diego State over Northern Illinois 42-28. Kent State over Monmouth 27-7. South Florida defeating Syracuse 45-20. Virginia Tech over Boston College 49-0. And then Western Kentucky defeating Miami of Ohio 31-24. Massachusetts over Florida Atlantic 21-13. Oklahoma State defeating Pittsburgh 45-38. South Carolina over East Carolina 20-15. And then Western Michigan, they defeat Illinois 34-10. Colorado State defeating Northern Colorado 47-21. Wyoming over UC Davis 45-22. Kentucky over New Mexico State 62-42. Oregon State over Idaho State 37-7. North Carolina State defeating Old Dominion 49-22. Georgia State over Louisiana Monroe 23-21. Eastern Michigan, they defeat Charlotte 37-19. Wake Forest over Delaware 38-21. And here are the rest of the scores. We have the Navy defeating Tulane 21-14. And oh man, the Army West Point defeating my UTEP Miners 66-14. And then we have Maryland defeating Central Florida 30-24 in double overtime. Louisiana Lafayette defeating South Alabama 28-23. The University of South Alabama, or USA for short, Texas Tech defeating Louisiana Tech 59-45. SMU over Liberty 29-14. Troy over Southern Miss 37-31. Northwestern defeating Duke 24-13. Nevada over Buffalo 38-14. Then UCLA defeating BYU 17-14. Utah over San Jose State 34-17. And finally, Arizona defeating the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors 47-38. All right, CSC, the College Sport Check Weekend setup on Wednesday, communityradio.com. We do that Wednesday evening. We got the schedule set up for the following week. We also do the school rankings and all that good stuff. Make sure everybody gets the information. We thank you for choosing College Sport Check for your college football and soon college basketball informational needs. Thank you for tuning in from Eastern Long Island, New York. This is Manny Allegretti. This is College Sport Check, communityradio.li.com, and click on the College Sport Check button.